Hey guys, we've made a mistake. Over the past 7 years, obviously we didn't know what we were doing, we were learning, but this is one that's been with us the entire time. And after doing some digging, after talking to the customers, and on top of that, just thinking about it and looking around, we finally found the solution to the mistake. Let me show you. So what is the mistake, you might be asking yourself? Our store has been predominantly a color theory store or a color-based store. What that means is when you come into the store, after just a couple of months, a collection of fabric will be broken up and put into color ways that all match each other based off the color values they are. Now, this system has worked for 50, 100 years plus. However, things in the quilting industry have changed, especially during the period of time that we've been here, where collections aren't like they used to be. Let me show you what I mean by that. So let me explain to you kind of what's happened over the last 10 or 20 years. So if we go back 20 years ago, a collection of fabric would have looked something like this, where you have some really good focal prints. Obviously this is chicken line, another great focal print of the collection. And then you have kind of your seconds, which will be just a couple of matching prints to go along with it. This was the size of a collection 20 years ago. What's changed is collections have gotten bigger, but instead of incorporating more and more focal prints, they've kind of completed off that collection with basics or coordinating prints that are not so in-your-face prints. Let me show you what I mean by that over here. In today's world, this is the normal size of a collection, anywhere from 15 to 22 to 24-ish bolts around there. You've got these focal prints, you got your secondary prints, you even have a third print most of the time, and then they've included the basics in with that, completing off this beautiful line. They even have a nice gingham here. And on top of that, if we zoom in real close onto some of these bolts here, this orange isn't Halloween orange, and it's not just plain Jane orange. They're very specific colorings, which has made it so we need very specific basics to coordinate along with this. Now with this new development of that collections got bigger, we needed new ways to sell them as well. So what happened? We invented some products. Jelly rolls, we've got some layer cakes, charm packs, and even the mini charms, which gives you the full collection in a small tight package, which also then translated into the kits themselves. This is a jelly roll friendly project. Like you see in this collection here, this uses a jelly roll which has these beautiful, beautiful prints in it. It also is a nice white background that was in the collection because they made it more user-friendly for the consumers. So from here, what does Sew Yeah have to do to change it? Let me show you. We have to rearrange the entire store. Now, let's just put this into perspective for everyone here. We'll have to move somewhere in the ballpark of 20 to 30,000 pounds of fabric. Essentially what we're gonna be doing, as you can see behind me, we have this beautiful color wall here. We now need to break up that color wall and put it into collections instead of having it all based off color. These aisles here, as you can see, are also themed based. And so we have a lot of work ahead of us, but you guys sit down and relax. We're gonna give you a little bit of B-roll just to show you guys the mess we're in right now and also what it will be in the end. So stay tuned for that. You think that we move these any other way? So after weeks of work, we are finally done and everything is situated. A couple things just to show you guys here is look at this beautiful collection by Moda here. And what we've done now is that we've got the pre-cuts next to it, the quilt kits next to it, everything just in a cohesive manner here. That way, as you're shopping, for instance, we got this beautiful collection here as well, and you want a fat quarter or something to that effect, that they're there handy for you guys. Additionally, with the pre-cuts, and that way you don't have to ask either. And additionally, as you've seen in the video, as we walk through all these aisles, we've got beautiful products and beautiful displays now across the store. Now, before we end this video, I just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to you guys for giving us the support and additionally the ideas and the feedback on how quilt stores should run. It's really you guys that make up the industry, and so having this change will also bring a better shopping experience for you. And personally, I like it better. It makes it look cohesive and wonderful put together as one unit or one collection. So with that, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.